Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey,
This is Nancy Jean in the garden.
and we are here as the weekly Wanderings duo. Not exactly all the time. This is our reading for the week of December 3rd through the 9th. We read on five energies. I read five tarot cards. Nancy Jean reads five stones in the garden. We both offer physical goods in the physical world. Nancy has grids and gardens and eggs available for purchase. I have beautiful handmade scarves, handmade t-shirts available for purchase. We both offer readings. I also offer IET, which is a healing modality. All the information for all the topics that I just mentioned are found below on our respective channels. Please become members of our respective channels.
And
We do
this
them.
is this is December, so I am offering my annual reading where I lay out the next 12 months for you and we go over that. So you can get I only do that twice a year. I do it in December and in June. I do 6 months. So if you're interested in that kind of a reading, this is the month to get it, guys. Okay. Now let's see. What's going to happen for the
We have
collective?
five energies: body, mind, spirit, grounding, and
Right.
clarity.
Well,
Well, it's off to a new start. Something new's happening. And there's a lot of enthusiasm and momentum forward. And it's also saying take a leap, like take a
mhm.
chance, do something new, do something new without preconceived notions, without any preconceived notions. Because he's like really unborn. He's like, oh, what's this? What's this? Oh, I can smell, I can see. Okay, body. And then mind also has a new idea, a fresh new idea. And I think it's inspired. I also feel that with this card, I always feel like this is Archangel Michael. So it's going to be a very clear, direct, new beginning, a new idea, a new way of seeing things, a new perspective. Spirit, it's time to pull the swords out of your heart. It's time to let go of the grief and let go of the depression, fear, anxiety, etc. But it's your job. That's what I'm really getting. It's your job to do that. It's like,
Mhm.
okay, sometimes, well, I'm waiting for someone to, wake me up and get me out of bed. It's like, you have to get out of bed. You have to pull this
Mhm.
sort of
Mhm.
spirit. Grounding is not exactly the most grounding card. Kind of like around the air.
Maybe it's implying you're not grounded.
Right. But the nice, this card, a lot of people see it as illusion, delusion, and sometimes I see it like that. But I don't know. I have these other kind of really overall nice cards. So
Mhm.
sometimes I feel like, make your choice. Make your choice. What is it that you would like to attain? What is it that you'd like to experience? What is it that you'd like to go after? Make your choice and, grab the cup that you want. Body, mind, spirit, grounding. And then clarity says, use your intuition to make your choice.
Mhm.
Use your intuition to make your choice. So sometimes we have a lot of self-doubt. It's like, well, I really initially thought that, but now somebody said something to me and I'm thinking something else, or da, da, da. It's like, no, it's really time. This is what I'm getting overall. It's
Mhm.
time to trust yourself. It's time to
Mhm.
really, well, I read it on the internet. It's like, doesn't really matter whether you read it on the internet. What does your instinct say?
Mhm.
What does your instinct say? And you generally, your first thing is the right thing.
Right.
That's what I get.
Okay. What I get is going into the holiday season, we're doing what many of us do. We're sitting back in our kind of past lives or things that have happened. We're re-looking at how our lives have gone, and your body's embodying your past. Your clarity said you're using ideas from your that you've gone through in this life to find new solutions. And your mind's also back here in fire, which does not happen often. And it says, do not become too tied to the false energies of the past. Look forward. And I can tell you why you have to look forward, because your spirit is way out here in the tree of life and in
Yes.
true. And when it's in true, your spirit's saying, Spirit will move you with harmony. This is when Jeffrey's talking about listen to your heart, listen to how that works, and you're going to move forward in harmony. And spirit in the tree of life means your actions, any action you take is empty unless your heart is tied to it. Now, why is that so important? You've been back here looking at what you did before. You have a real possibility of learning from what you've done before to move forward. It's all tied up in this stone. Your values, your grounding is in water. And when grounding is in water, it's a beautiful thought. Grounding changes are settling right now into long-term patterns. So the intuition and what your heart's feeling, we're all going through a great big change, and a lot of those are going to become much more settled for us in the near future. So this is the most important stone on here, along with this idea that action without spirit is useless. So don't get so tied to old things. Don't get all wound up in this. Use the good ideas from the past. The fact the mind's in fire kind of tells me don't rely on your mental images of things. Deal with your heart. Deal with this. Feel the long-term changes setting in, and they're all going to be very positive. So it's going to be a fun December, guys. Oh, and by the way, this is the week where we have the cold moon, the full moon. Did you mention that? Yeah, it's a cold one. It's on the 7th. So I hope it's warm inside you if it's not around you. And have a good week.
So